Today I choose to follow you.
Good morning. This is Friday, the 8th of July. It's Coffee with God. I trust that you've got a decent cup of coffee to start off the day. Awesome cup of coffee. If you have your Bibles, turn to Joshua chapter 6. We're going to read verse 3 together. Joshua hoofstuk 6, vers 3. God sometimes asks us to do things that makes absolutely no sense. But we've been thinking the whole week about how we need to put faith into action. And it's the weekend, it's Friday. The Lord's Day is coming up. There's an opportunity for you to get to a service. Why go to a service? What can someone say to me that God can't do wherever I am? Why should I go and expose myself to other people and other people's agendas? And I've got to look into people that have hurt me. I've got to smile at people that I don't like. I've got to deal with issues that people have brought about in my life, and I've got to face people that have hurt me in the past. And it's so much easier to just stay at home and read my Bible on my own and listen to a service online. Why should I go and do something crazy like get up early on a Sunday morning? The only day that I can really sleep in, it's a family day. It's a day that we enjoy together. Why should I get up and go to church? And what's so special about doing that? God says to us, do not forsake the fellowship of believers. Moenie die gemeenskap van gelowiges vermy nie. Here, God is saying to Joshua, as they go into the land that he promises to give them, and they face this huge city called Jericho. God says to Joshua, you shall march around the city, all the men of war circling the city once. You shall do so for 6 days. If you carry on reading, he says, on the seventh day, 7 times in your shout, for the victory has been given to you. And they didn't know it, but the walls would just crumble and fall down, and they would be able to go in and gain the victory. Awesome account of God's ability to do the incredible, the unthinkable. And God says things to us like, get to church. God says things to us like, do not forsake the fellowship of the believers. God says to us, in my word is truth, and the truth will set you free. Jesus says, I came to give you life and life in abundance. How? Being obedient, being people who put their faith, their trust, and their belief in what God says. God's working a plan. God has placed you around a group of believers where you need to expose yourself, who you need to expose yourself to. Walk around the wall. Does it make any sense? Why should I go? You never know what breakthrough, wat 'n deurbraak sal plaasvind, hoe oorwinning sal kom in 'n situasie waaroor jy bid. Finansieel, emosioneel, verhoudingsverwys, in jouself, net om na die volgende vlak in jou geesteswandel te gaan. 'n Mens weet nooit hoe God jou gaan vat en daai deurbraak vir jou gaan bring. Ek gaan jou dalk vra om 'n muur te loop, om 'n stad te loop, wat nie sin maak nie. Maar wees gehoorsaam. Doen dit wat die Here op jou hart lê om te doen. The problem is, most of us are so caught up in the whirlwind of life and in our own agenda and in how other people are making demands on our time and our efforts and our abilities and our skills and our talents. We don't make any space for God to speak into our life and impress on our hearts what He would have us do in order to know what victory is. And so we go through life reacting to other people and our own agendas. We never give God the opportunity to let us know what He really wants us to do, to walk around a city once every day for 6 days, to see the walls, to see the breakthrough, to see the victory come. Can I encourage you this Friday? Can I ask you to make some space in your day, to allow God to ask you maybe to do the stupid, the unthinkable, the crazy, Just see where it leads. You never know what breakthrough, what victory will be yours if you just allow God to tell you what He really wants you to do in this day. Have a wonderful Friday. The Lord bless you.